Here is a compilation of every single unpatched glitch in one video, including duplication glitches, XP glitches, and pretty much how to catch every single boss pal in the game. Make sure you guys do this before they patch it in the new update coming December 17th. We're going to start with the XP and duplication glitch and then go on to all of the glitches that help you catch the level 60 overpowered pals. So in case you need kind of a guide, here is a loose timecode section. What's good, guys? So this one may look familiar to you. It's been in the game for a while, I believe, or maybe it got patched for a long time and then came back into the game. But this one is slightly different from all the variations of duplications that we've seen. And this one, honestly, is a little bit hard, but it's way easier than going and getting these materials by yourself. So I've only done it a few times right here, as you can see from these materials, just to make sure it actually still works and isn't patched or anything. And I feel like this one kind of might get patched because they patch these things kind of quickly. But the item I'm going to be duplicating right here is the large scale electric egg incubator. Now I'm making this video today, uploading it the same day, so it's not patched, guys. It might be a little bit hard to do, but it's not, it's still working. Anyways, the glitch I'm talking about is the same one where you run in and out and place this one, but it's a little bit different and it's a little bit harder, I feel like, than it was in the beginning. I feel like they tried to patch it, but it still works if you do it a certain way, which is what I'm going to show you guys here. And I'm not sure if you guys knew about this already. I didn't know about this at all. I'm really surprised this still works. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do, there's a few steps you have to follow to get this to work. First of all, guys, you can't have any building materials in your inventory, just like the first time this glitch worked. You need to put a little chest or whatever down right here and put all of your materials inside of here. Now, as you guys can see, I have items in my inventory, but they're not any building items, just random like ammos and stuff, so that is fine. But any kind of building material, put in the chest. And if you mess up along the way doing this glitch and the items get put back into your inventory, you have to go back every time and put them back in here. So set up a chest right along the edge, the blue line of your base, and then we're going to get started. And like I said, it's a little bit different from the original glitch. I'm not just making the same video over and over again. I didn't even know this was still in the game, and you have to do this a tiny bit different for it to work. Now, like I said, I'm going to do the large scale electric egg incubator. One more thing before we start this, guys. You might not have to do this if you're on console, since console is automatically lower FPS, or if you have a little bit of a low NPC, but you're going to need to start lagging a tiny bit for this to work. So you go to settings, you go to options, you go to graphics, and you turn down the max FPS, the fourth settings right here, down to 30. Now, some people in my comments always say you don't have to do this, yada, yada, yada. They argue with this step if you want. Now, if it works without doing this, congrats. I mean, you don't have to do it, but for a lot of people, especially if you're on high NPCs, you're going to have to do this step, and it makes things a lot easier in my opinion. So we're just going to go to the very edge. You guys can see I can build right here. It says 300 out of 100 on the hexalite ores, so make sure you're looking at that. And if we go one step to the right, I can't build. If we go one step to the left, I can build. So we're going to hold control or whatever your alignment button is. For me on PC, obviously it's control, and then you're just going to have to get this timing down. Right when you run out of the blue circle, you're going to right click. So I think I did it right that time. Let's go check. I actually didn't do it right that time because we only have 200 now, so it still took the materials out. I'm not going to break that one because then it'll put the materials in my inventory, but you guys will see what I mean. It'll take a few practice steps. I used to be able to do it every single time in the old glitch where you didn't have to run out of the line and use the alignment button and everything, but it's a little bit harder now. So we're just going to right click and run out of here. Once you get the timing down, it's a lot easier. I haven't gotten the timer down yet, and look at that, guys. That one actually did work. So as you run out, you just want to hold control and right click, and as long as you get the timing correct, it will work. That one didn't work. Let's try and get one more. That one didn't work either. However, as you guys can remember, I had 300 hexalite ores in the very beginning, and now as you will see, we have 400. So that was only a 20% success rate right there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm really not that great at doing it yet. I just know it's a glitch and how it works and everything, but we're going to do a few more practice runs right here. Oh, that one definitely didn't work. Yeah, you have to kind of run out and right click it at the same time while using the alignment. That one did work. So let's go ahead and delete these. And remember, guys, once you delete them, you can't go back out here and start doing it again. You have to bring the materials to the chest. So I only did it a few times. We doubled up our hexalite armory here. We have 500 of that plus some circuit boards and everything. So that is the very easy duplication glitch to do. Here is the new best XP glitch to rank all of your pals up to level 65 very quickly and easily. Alright, what's good guys? So I just found out about this XP glitch. It is crazy. I did not know about this before because it's very similar to some older XP glitches that we've had on this channel before, but it is a lot easier and works a lot better. So before, of course, I'm talking about the Meemog XP glitch where you get a Meemog trapped inside some walls and you keep shooting it with a Rain of Mercy and it gives you a ton of XP. But we found an even better and faster way to do this. So we're just going to get straight into it, not spend very long. But what you're going to need is a torch to kill it, and you're going to need a Rain of Mercy. I also like bringing some wood, and the main thing that we're going to use in this glitch is actually the Terra Prisma blade. Now, it's really not hard to get these guys. All you have to do is go to the Realm of Terraria and open the chest a few times, which would be kind of hard if you're a low level, but there is a ton of glitches to just skip to the end over there. I'm sure you've seen them. They're very easy. But now that we have all of these materials, the wood, the torch, the Terra Prisma, and the Rain of Mercy, which you actually get up here at the small settlement right up here at chords 80 -480, we are just going to go find any random pal. So let's teleport right here to church ruins. You know, it doesn't really matter where you go. This is why this glitch is so much better, because the old glitch only worked with Meemogs, but this works with any pal. Now, I brought a bunch of low-level pals with me. Oh, okay, they all were level 3, but they just ranked up a little bit because I teleported to a new area, which is kind of annoying. But you'll see they'll still all be a level 65, which obviously, even if you like have your XP counters all the way up, they're not supposed to be at level 65 in like 10 minutes, which we are about to do. So now that we found some random pals, what we are going to do is build a wall around them. This isn't completely necessary, but we don't want the pal like running away and being annoying, so we're just going to build a little bit of a cage around him. Hopefully he can actually push me, and then we can fly out of here, and I'll show you guys what to do next. It's pretty basic. If you've seen the other XP glitches, you kind of know what to do, but this one is just so much easier, and you don't actually need to have a Meemog to do it. So now that we're here, you want to put on your Rain of Mercy, guys. This is really important. Don't take off your Rain of Mercy this entire time. I see a ton of people taking off their Rain of Mercy and it doesn't work, so make sure you don't take off the Rain of Mercy the entire time. Now that we're here and we have the Rain of Mercy on, we're just going to throw these Terra Prismas out, and you guys will see the Cativa is taking a ton of damage, but it's not dying because we have the Rain of Mercy on. So what we're going to do is just sit here for a while. It doesn't really matter how long we sit here. For me, we probably only have to sit here for a few more seconds, and we can max rank up all of our pals. But if you're on a server that has a low XP rates, or like even lower than normal, like some multiplayer servers have, you can sit here for like an hour. Like, it doesn't really matter. You can completely go AFK. As long as your Terra Prismas are doing their job, you're completely fine. And remember, guys, do not take off your Rain of Mercy or this will not work. And make sure you kill the pal just like I'm about to show you right now with the torch, and this will still work. So we're just going to let these Terra Prismas hit the Cativa for a few minutes. If you guys are wondering how this works, Palworld gives you XP based on the amount of damage you do, which is completely glitched. That's not how it's supposed to be, because you shouldn't be getting this much XP from a level 4 Cativa. We're about to level ourselves up and our pals up all the way to the max level from a level 4 Cativa, so that's obviously not how it's supposed to be. Anyways, I'm about to show you guys the final step in this glitch real quick, just this. Real quick while we do this, if you guys are bored of normal Palworld on single player and need a cool multiplayer server to play on, I've recently come across KRIS gaming servers, including their Palworld, which has a ton of unique features. It's integrated heavy with crypto, and you can gain KRIS coins passively while you play on the server. So if you ever find yourself needing more materials or pals or anything like that, you can just head to their market connected to the server and buy all kinds of stuff. With the tokens, you earn 100% free just for playing. Their IP and their Discord will be in the description, so if you want to check that out, feel free. It's really cool. Alright, cool. Now that we got that out of the way, feel free to join up if you guys want. It's actually a really cool project. We're just going to take out our torch, and we're going to hit this Cativa. If you guys are wondering, the torch itself doesn't kill it, but when it catches on fire, it's actually going to die, even though we have the Rain of Mercy. And bang, look at that. Now, I should have done it for a few more minutes. I was kind of rushing this, guys. I did it for probably about a minute and a half, which is still insane, but we got almost 9 million XP from that. It works the same exact way as the meme mod glitch. But guys, sometimes server owners, they kind of catch on to the meme mod glitch. They kind of know like what it's about and they ban you if you do that. But this one, you can do it on any PAL. You can do it at a much lower level. And most importantly, you don't have to find a meme mod because those are super annoying to find. So this glitch is just a lot better. Make sure you do this before they patch it, guys. Yo, what's good, guys? I'm about to show you this crazy new glitch to help you defeat any tower boss in the entire game very easily. Alright, what's good, guys? So we are at our little Norwegian side wood base. I'm here to tell you about this new glitch that just came across my desk. I was sitting in the penthouse, the Palworld penthouse, and an employee came up to me, gave me the paper, said we got this new glitch. It's absolutely crazy. I'm here to show it to you guys. So there is a few things that we are going to need first. First of all, we're going to need a herbal. I didn't even know this little pal existed. If it's a girl, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of attractive. So what we are going to do is go get that. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't have it because it's kind of like a low level pal. You're also going to need its partner skill, which I believe is only level about 20. So let me go look at that. Yeah, so 27, you're going to need his harness too. Now, where are you going to go to get this guy? I usually go to the sealed round Materia right here. You don't even need to go in. Usually he's just walking around the beach. I'll show you guys right now. All right, so we just got here, and yeah, look at them. There's like a million people here. They're all over the beach. They're all on this little island. You can just go throw some balls at them. Just grab a few of them. It's very, very easy. Next, what we are going to do, make sure you get his partner skill, obviously, because we're going to need him. What he does actually is really special. If we go over here and read his partner skill, again, I didn't even know about this. Power will just be adding all kinds of stuff all the time. While in your team, Herbal uses its healing powers to revive you if the player dies. So if you get down from a tower boss, usually what happens, obviously, is it kicks you out and you lose the boss. But since this little pal can revive you over here, you actually don't lose. However, as anyone can predict it, because the devs who make this game suck, the boss completely glitches out and the boss thinks you're dead. So it completely glitches out. You can easily kill him. You can easily destroy him. Unfortunately, you can't catch him anymore. It used to be a pretty good or a pretty big thing that you could do. But we're going to go to a tower of the Free Pal Alliance here. And there is still a few other things I have to talk about because there's a few things that you need to do this glitch correctly. But it's really easy and a really cool and overpowered glitch here. So I guess you can't do it at any level because you have to be level 27 to get the harness for him to actually revive you. But it's pretty easy once you get it. I mean, getting level 27 takes what, like 15 minutes? Like, it'll be pretty easy to get up there. The boss only gives you 10 minutes to destroy him. You're going to need to reset his partner ability if it doesn't work. Now, I don't know if it'll work for me the first time, but how you do that is you drop the pal on the ground and you pick him back up. And as you guys can see with the Jet Ragon, the partner ability is completely ready to use again. So if it doesn't work the first time, we're just going to drop him and pick him back up. Remember to do that. And we're also going to want to die as fast as possible. So we're going to be taking off all armor and hopefully the boss can kill us very quickly so we can test out this crazy glitch. Great, we are here now. Now, I'm not sure if you actually need to have the herbal out when you do this. I don't think you do. So let's just hurry up and try and die as fast as humanly possible here. One thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up and like try and do some damage to myself too, because we want to die very, very fast. In case it doesn't work, we want to be able to go and drop the pal and pick him back up and everything so that we have time to like retry it a few times in case it doesn't work. There we go. I did manage to die. And now look at this. Our pal is going to be over here giving us back shots, giving us CPR. And look, the boss is completely glitched out. Bang! We did it. This is the glitch right here. Now remember, guys, when you try this, it might not work the first time. Like I said, all you have to do is drop the pal and pick him back up and die again and keep doing that until this works. I'm making this video and uploading it the same exact day. So even though Palworld has gotten some uploads recently, this still works. And look, he's completely glitched. He's completely stuck. Yo, what's good, guys? I want to show you this crazy new glitch on how to get one of the best fighting pals in the entire game, the legendary Frostallion with no damage. Pretty much any level can do this. It's one of the easiest glitches in the entire game. All right, what's good, guys? So you're going to need some balls, obviously, to catch it, or you can just kill it if you want the items and XP and everything. And then you're going to need some items to do damage. Now, it doesn't need to be any strong items. It doesn't need to be, you know, a legendary Terror Prisma or anything. Even a bow can just do it. Like I'm telling you guys, these glitches are super easy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've uploaded a bunch of glitches recently on how to catch all of these boss pals, and including like Anubis, Jetragon, all of them. I think my last one was Astegon. It is very, very easy. I even put my spawns on 3x so that we can catch 3 times as many or just kill 3 times as many. I haven't decided if I actually want to catch them or kill them yet. But anyways, this is going to be a very quick video. Let's just get straight into the glitch. These are probably going to get patched because of how overpowered they are. I don't know why they're still in the game, but this is the same kind of glitch as we've been using with all of the other pals. So first, let's get the Frostallions over to me. I don't want them all the way over here. I kind of want them over to the edge over here. So let's lead them over here. By the way, in case you don't know the coords for the legendary Frostallion spawn, it's all the way at the north of the map at negative 350,500. So once we get them close to us over on this edge, what we're going to want to do is crouch on this rock right here next to the big icicle. All you have to do is crouch in the spot where it kind of hangs over your head right there, and then roll, and boom, bam, pow, you're in the glitch spot. That easy. And look at this, guys. When you're in the glitch spot and you're against the wall, the Frostallions are completely stuck. They don't know what to do. They can't attack most of the time. They're just completely glitched. Look at this guy. Like, bro, Blood don't even know what dimension he's on right now. So you can just easily hit them down. Holy cow, I didn't realize how much health they have. 20,000 health is crazy. But yeah, you can just hit them down all the way. You can do this with a torch. You can do this with a sword. You can do this with a bow. You can do this with I don't know, your PP or something if you want. It's just extremely easy. Just make sure to get them all in the glitch spots, or sometimes they'll start attacking you, which is very annoying. You can kind of like play around with this and find the best spot to get them all stuck in, and this won't be a problem if you only have one, by the way. I turn my spawns on 3x because usually it's super easy to get all 3 of them glitched, but if you only have your spawns on 1, look how easy it is to get them glitched. They just don't even know what's going on. So let's just keep on hitting these down. I can use my Terror Prisma if you want. The Terror Prisma is one of the best guns in the entire game. Well, you know, technically not a gun, but one of the best weapons in the entire game to do this glitch with, because it goes through walls, it does a ton of damage, and you don't have to be a super high level to even get the Terror Prisma. But yeah, I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be because I have 3x spawns on. But remember, if you don't have 3x spawns on, this is just going to be like the easiest glitch you've ever done in your entire life. So I'm going to just keep hitting them down. Obviously, this is going to take a little bit, but you can catch them, you can kill them, you can throw the pal spheres through the wall. It's extremely easy. And oh, okay, well, I accidentally killed the other one, but these two I should easily catch. Make sure to turn off your Terror Prisma if you don't want them doing that much damage. But this is what I mean, guys. Frostallion is one of the best pals in the entire game, one of the best legendary pals, probably the best fighting pal, honestly, because of its attacks, and you can just sit here and easily catch it. The only hard part in all of this is getting enough spheres to actually catch it, because even if you level up your catchy and everything like that, it's kind of annoying to be able to catch it. It's only like a 30% chance each time, but this is still 1,000,000,000% easier than anything else. And look at the passives I just got on that bad boy. If you want to get out of this glitch, all you have to do is go to the edge and get on a pal, and boom, you can get out just like that. So this is by far one of the easiest glitches in the game. Remember, guys, these are just super short mini videos. I have a video on pretty much every single other boss in here, so make sure to sub up if you want to see that, and make sure to join the server I was talking about earlier. If you need a multiplayer server, it's definitely one of the most unique servers I have ever seen. Yo, what's good, guys? I'm going to show you this easy glitch on how to get one of the best mining pals in the entire game and one of the best base pals in the entire game. Absolutely free, no damage taken, any level, very easily. Astegon. Alright, so what's good, guys? First of all, you're going to need something to do damage, but like I said, pretty much any level, as long as you can get to the Astegon, can actually do this. So all you need is like a bow or something. I really like using the Terror Prisma, but I know this isn't like a super low level weapon. Even though I've seen low levels get it, it's not like, you know, easy to get when you're first starting out. But if you're around level 20, this should be pretty easy for you, maybe even below that. So we're going to head to the Astegon, and I'm going to show you this amazing glitch to get it. Now, I've been having all kinds of these kind of glitches on my channel and more to come. So if you need pretty much any PAL right now, like Jetragon, Astegon, Frostallion, or whatever, I have a few of those already up right now on my channel on glitches on how to get them, and I'm going to be uploading even more. So make sure to sub up if you want to check those out. I'm not sure how these glitches work, but they are definitely the easiest way to get these pals, and they are definitely going to be patched soon because they are way too overpowered. So let me find the entrance to this cave. I actually haven't gone inside of here in a while, but let me find it and I'll get back to you guys. It's a very, very easy glitch to do. All right, we are at the entrance here. I'm not gonna lie, guys, sometimes I forget where this entrance is. So the chords are -560 and -405, just in case you forget how it is. Now, quick little tip, guys, if you have a Xenolord, it actually makes getting through this little cave a lot faster, and it is really dark, so make sure you bring a torch. I actually don't think I did, unfortunately. So I might have to go back and get one of those because holy cow, it is dark in there. All right, now that we are a bit more prepared, you want to go into where you see the Astegon. I actually have 3 time spawns on right now. That's not a requirement, but it is so easy to catch them. I want to get 3 of them. So you want to go to where they are, and then you want to look for these 3 little lava pools right here that drip down. Now, this is the part where we get to the actual glitch. Now what you're going to want to do is just come straight up to this rock, and it should be very easy. The rock to the right of the 3 lava pools, and you want to crouch to get in here, and all you have to do is roll into these little rocks. It's extremely easy. I'm already in the glitched area without even realizing it. Holy cow. All you want to do now is get their attention somehow. You can do this by shooting, or if they're out of range, you can kind of like just shoot near them. And from here on out, guys, it's not that great to view. As you can see, I'm kind of stuck in the wall, but they do get completely glitched if you get into the right spot. You can just sit right here and they won't attack you. They won't do anything. I kind of like backed up a little bit to show you guys on the video how to do it, but pretty much they'll just look like this. They'll be completely glitched. I have 3 of them here, obviously, so they're a bit more condensed, but if you don't have 3 of them, they'll only be 1. You need to keep attacking them or they will despawn like that one just did, but they'll just go back to where they normally are. So you can get them right back over here again by shooting near them. Now, this is why I don't like the overheat rifle, because it is so absolute poopy with the range. But you won't have that problem if you use like a bow or anything, and you can even use the legendary Meow Mirror like I do to get them over to you. And what I like to do is actually use the Terra Prisma, because if you get close enough to them, it just automatically attacks them. So I'm using photo mode again. It's kind of dark, which this really isn't great for the video, guys, but you kind of know what's going on. I'm sitting in this little corner. The Astegons are going to be completely glitched. I wish I could show you more, but the spot is just so intensive. Like, you're so close against the wall and everything. You're just going to be completely thrown in here, and you can't really see much. It seems like I actually killed them all just with the Terra Prisma. These people really aren't that strong, but you can just go ahead and catch them if you want in here. Remember, they don't attack you, they don't do any damage, and you want to sit as far to the right as humanly possible, or they will attack you if you like go back here like I did earlier in the video. Now, you might be wondering how to get out of here. It's just a super simple, easy little glitch I wanted to show you guys, but if you just hop on a pal like normal, you can actually fly out of here very, very easily. Boom, bam, beep. You can just hop right out. It works even better if it's a saddle pal and not a flying pal. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Just a very, very quick and easy way to get Astegon trapped. I remember when I was new to the game, Astegon was one of the most annoying ever pals to deal with, but this is just an extremely easy way to get him. Remember, I have a ton of other videos on how to get a bunch of the other bosses coming up, so sub up if you want to see that, and make sure to join the server that I was talking about earlier if you want a cool multiplayer server. It's definitely one of the most unique servers I've ever come across. This for absolutely free. All right, what's good, guys? So I have done videos like this before. There's some remnants of it over here of a different glitch I used in order to cheese Anubis down to 0, but this one is by far the absolute best. This one makes it so you can get Anubis with 0 damage taken, 0 attacks done. You can pretty much just hit him with a stone or a torch or a spear or a sword, or pretty much any level that you play Palworld at. Even if you're completely new, you can get the best base pal in the entire game, Anubis, extremely easily with absolutely no problems at any level. So
I even set my spawns to 3 right here so we can get 3 Anubises. That's how absolutely easy it is. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously come to the Anubis. I'll show you the codes just because we get a lot of new players watching these videos and they don't even know where Anubis is sometimes, which is completely fine. I remember when I was new to the game, we're at -130, -92 over in the middle of the map, the desert right here. And what we are going to want to do is actually ignore the Anubises for now. We're going to want to get into the glitch spots, and then I'll show you guys what to do then. So make sure you have some sort of weapon. The Terra Prisma is always the best weapon to do this with when you're versing people through walls and stuff like that. But if you're a newer player, you won't have a Terra Prisma. So I suggest just bringing something like a sword or something like that. Any kind of gun or bow or anything along those lines will work. And then make sure you bring some Pal Spheres too, so you can actually catch the Anubis. Now, what you're going to need to do is come over to where I am in this exact spot on the right foot of the Anubis, and you're going to want to come into this little crack over here. This crack is the key to getting into this glitch spot. It's extremely easy, and once you're in this crack all the way to the edge, it's kind of hard to see because the camera zooms in all the way, but once you're all the way to the edge over here, you're going to want to aim in on the rock in front of you and just do a backflip. And once you do a backflip, you're going to be in this glitched area. If you guys don't know how to do a backflip, all you have to do is aim. And then for me, it's control. You press your roll key backwards. So for me, it's control, obviously. But if you're playing on PC or whatever, it might be a little bit different from you. And then congrats, you are in the glitched area. So what you're going to want to do now is wait for Anubis to get your attention or get their attention, or just walk over to you. If you wait long enough, they'll walk over to you. I'm using the heat rifle over here, and it's kind of trash because it takes like forever for the Anubis to notice you since it's such low range. But I can just use this little Meowmere sword, and that should get their attention, and that should get Anubis to come on over to me very, very easily. And bang, look at this. They're going to run straight over to me. And look, guys, the Anubis can't hit you, but what's special is you can actually hit it. Oh, okay, don't go too close to the edge or actually they will attack you. But if you just sit right here in the middle, they will be in some glitch positions right here and they won't be able to hit you. They'll just be completely frozen 100% just like this. So you can just do as much damage as you want. You can kill them, or since you're a lower level, probably if you're watching this and you want to actually catch them, since they're more useful as base pals, you can just get them down super low. And I'm pretty sure pal spheres completely work through this bug too. Let's see. Yep, just like that. You can throw the pal sphere completely through the rock, and it is extremely, extremely, extremely easy. There we go. Let's do the same thing to this guy, and let's go ahead and catch him. Bang. Just like that. Extremely easy. Probably the easiest glitch in the entire game. And then if you guys want to get out, all you have to do is go along the edge, and you can like kill yourself if you want to. But if you're playing on a multiplayer server and you can't change the settings, all you have to do is ride on a pal, and you can get out of there extremely quickly. So that's all it is, guys. Very short, very, very basic. I have one of these for Jet Regon too. Make sure to check out the server I was talking about earlier, the KRIS gaming server. It is really, really cool. Description and everything has all of the links that you need for that.